Okay. It's gonna be dark day today. So, we just had news. So that's what this is. Let's check the 10-minute. Prices broke past this. I don't really see a 10-minute zone, but I'm gonna drop down to the 2 and see if there's anything there. Kind of. Like this area right here. Low-key bullish. Ayo. Okay, so I see from this zone, looking at here, price kind of doing its thing. There was like a little John. It's just a huge zone. So if price breaks this, perhaps here to go up. We'll see. Let's see what we get with this one. Okay, I had this one potentially posted up. Alright, we might. Seems like I'm about to lose this trade. The zone was just so big that I didn't feel like having my take profit to be all the way down here. But yeah. Seems like we're about to get stopped out right now. This is how it is, but I think it's gonna fake me out and then flip reverse. It looks semi-strong for bulls, but I feel like it's gonna fake me out and then reverse and then stop me out. There's not a lot of strength on this candle, so I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna get that reversal that we were hoping for, but we're still in this trade, so we'll see. I kind of doubt it, low-key. Just high impact news at 8:30, and yeah, but we'll see. We've just been consolidating, so I don't know. It could go either way, to be honest. I don't know. Win or lose, this is gonna be my only trade for the day, so I don't know. It's crazy how it's literally just 2 minutes per candle, but they be feeling like the longest 2 minutes when you're fucking trading. It seems like it wants to try to break out of this, but I don't know how far it'll go. Come on, get there, bro. You can do it, man. Come on.
Order filled.
Let's go. Period. Period. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, that's gonna be the end of my fucking week. Screenshot that hoe. Download. That was a little bit spicy. Like, we almost got stopped out. Thank God for the one tick below, bro. We almost got stopped the fuck out. Let's go to the 10-minute. And then I'm in the bathroom. I don't know if y'all could tell from the little hint of peeing. I think I might have caught in there. My fault. Alright. Let me get back. Okay, some time has passed, but yeah, I already downloaded the clips. Let me put it into Discord. Okay, so I just finished talking about it on Discord. Wins category. Alright, now let me explain to y'all. Okay, so why did I just take this setup? So, of course, let's go to the beginning, where it all started. Alright, so price is coming up from here, And initially I had, what did I have? I think I had this zone right here mapped out, right? The first zone. Then price breaks out of it. So I immediately delete it, right? Thinking price will just reject off of it. It did not. In fact, let's go to the 2 minute and so that you can see that this is how it was. So I marked up my zone for this joint right here. Price just completely tapped into it, or just completely, ignored it, invalidated it. So that joint gets deleted. So originally, I was thinking like sells, low key, maybe for even a second. But then just studying my past losses, like I've noticed this, like it'll blow past the 10 minute. And so I would, or the 10 minute bullish zone. So I would think we're in the clear to like look for sells because there's nothing that, price could possibly reject off of or whatever. Because I usually just pay attention to 10 minute zones. But then in a couple of my losses, I've seen price would break past the 10 minute zone, then tap into a 2 minute bullish zone, reject off of that, and then continue going higher. So when I saw that price invalidated the 10 minute zone, I wasn't quick to be like, all right, now let's look for sells. I then looked a little bit further, looked to the left, and I was like, So of course, this 2 minute candle's at 8:30. Sorry, I mean this black candle right here is at 8:30. So it's the first candle that I'm really looking at. But I'm here, I'm seeing where price tapped into, and I'm like, we got the support and resistance area. Price had a little tap into this zone right here with this candle, but it never tapped into that wick right there. I'll draw another line to show like that area, like between this zone right here. That's support and resistance. It was never tapped until all it is, and it never broke, it never invalidated the zone. And so when I seen that, I was like, okay, I'm bullish if I get a break of the candle. So what happened? I got a break of the candle right here with this. Let me line it up. Okay, so price just broke past this candle that came up from it with this candle right here. And so with that, I marked up my zone from this support and resistance. From this zone right here, I marked it up, one tick above the zone, or this support and resistance level. This one right here, I marked it up and put it to the low of this candle. And the reason why I did that is because I just felt like this was just been too large. Usually I like to keep it underneath. Usually I like to do like this. But if I did that, that's like 30 ticks, which isn't bad, but it's just too much for me. I like my zones to be smaller. So price caught in, then with this candle right here, tapped me in and almost stopped me out. Like, look at that. I was like, shit. And then the next candle was flittering, and this candle I was like, okay, not too bad. A little bullish power. Then this one, then that's when I was like, okay, we're consolidating. But then this one kind of broke the structure of that last black candle right here. So when I saw that, I was like, okay, a little something. Then we got the next candle, and that one hit TP. And now price is making its way up, so it probably hit a 1 to 3. Right here. Yep. 1 to 3 right there. Alright, so yeah, that's the end of the day for me. I mean, that was a good trade. I felt, confident. I mean, of course, seeing that price come all the way close to your stop loss, that was a little bit like, damn. But overall, I wanted to take the trade. And yeah, it played out for us. This week started out shit, but we kind of ended up recovering a little bit, but I think we're still down. No, like we are down, but like today we have 285. Let's really look at this week if we have a chance. It's pretty shit this week, We're barely in profit, which doesn't really make sense. So we have this. So they're saying 44% win rate. That is actually hilarious. All of that, $96. So technically gross $306. But with all the commissions and fees, $96 is our profit for this week. Total profit was 901. Total loss 59. Well, 595. Haha, $600. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, I'm okay. I'm looking at the calendar, and I guess today is the last day in January, so might as well just look at this month. So okay, so they're saying I technically have a 50% win rate for this month. $36 is the P&L. Whoop-de-woo. 500 really. Total profit I've made 2,000. Loss 1,500. Yeah, I will say there was a lot of like times where TP hit, but the contracts didn't get me in, and I didn't react nearly quick enough because I was honestly just in shock. I didn't prepare myself for, my TP to get hit, but not get me out of all of my contracts, and I'd have to do something, That's why I have them there in the first place, so I don't have to think. But they still be doing me dirty. So my profits is off. It's shifted. It's like I've had trades that won, but I haven't received all of the profit. Even some I had to go break even on just because it just didn't go my way in my direction completely. So I would say that's the biggest thing that messed up all of my P&L, because those trades make a difference. Having your TP hit and you only make $100 when you were supposed to make 300, that's a fucking difference. So, while there's things that I could have done better, 100%, it's also stuff that I kind of had control over, but just like it wasn't supposed to be something, at least in my head, that I had to worry about. Like, bro, when you're trading, you have to worry about so much shit. The least my broker could do is to get me in and get me out of my trades when that shit happens. They never have a problem stopping you out. They never have a problem taking your money. But when it's time for you to give your money, get money in return, it's always an issue. And so that's why, it's like, I can't wait till I can afford to get a desk and I put my 2 monitors up so that, I have a lot more, I guess, visual control over, what I see, and therefore I'd be a lot quicker to react to things. So in the near future, I just gotta get money, and I mean, we're trading, but none of this money is anything that I can withdraw, because I'm just getting back to break even. We're not even at break even. We're actually still in drawdown. So yeah, hopefully next week is better, but I doubt it. Let's see what we are. I don't know if I've been tracking. Okay, so I just looked at my calendar, so I'm 3 and 4 for this week. Let me actually calculate, my record for this month real quick. Because I have them here stored in my calendar, and I put it in for every Saturday. I just put in the last one for Saturday. Okay, so 1 week I was 1 and 5, honestly, and then the next week I was 3 and 3, and then the next week I was 2 and 3. And then the next week, that's this week, I was 3 and 4. Alright, so we got that there. Let me just, calculate. Bruh. Okay. So, yeah, I tallied up this month. So the first week was actually like the worst week of when it comes to win-loss ratio. So we had 9 wins and 15 losses. That's 24 trades, and that's 9 out of 24, which gave me a 37% win rate for the month of January. With 1 to 2 RR, we know that profitability or break-even point is like 35% or something like that, 35%. So technically anything above 35% is profitable, but obviously we live in a fees and commission type of situation, so that's not really it. How do I feel? I mean, this is this is this is better. I mean, I'm proud to say that my first week in January was the worst week, and I want to review why that was. Like, what were the trades that I took, and why did they not work out as much as the following weeks. I felt like I've learned from them, even though I can't mentally remember right now. Also, I feel as if my trading has improved. I've been able to, like, seeing the weeks that I've had, like seeing them right here, it's been night and day, because usually like December December or even November, it was a really bad week, so like a 1 in 5 week, and then the next week would be better. And then a really bad week, and then the next week would be better. This one kind of takes the same route, because like really bad week, next one was better, bad week. This one is technically better, but it's still kind of like the same situation. Just more wins, less losses. And obviously, every week it's not going to be a winning week, but honestly, I'd love to see that. I'd love to see me have a winning week. I'm getting break even. Technically, 3-3 is not break even with a 1-2 RR, but I'm getting kind of like that break even. I'd love to see like a 3-2 week. I'd love to see, fuck it, a 4-0, 5-0, 5-1, or 4-1, a 3-2. Love to see some shit like that. Some that'd be cool. But like overall, I feel very, happy, I guess. Not necessarily happy, because I've been miserable, but I've been feeling, at least better about, my trading, and the trades that I take, are making more sense than ever before. And I feel like I will still make mistakes, I'll still get the direction wrong, but majority of my losses, it's like I was one tick stopped out, and then it goes into my direction, or like I had the setup idea, but my entry was maybe a couple of candles too early, right? Like, I'll go in for a setup and get stopped out. I'll go in for the same setup and then get stopped out. So I'm done for the day. But then the same type of setup, maybe a few candles after, that be the one to take off in the way that I was hoping for in the beginning. And then those are the ones where it just feels like, And I'll just try to get better at those, and try to see, like, okay, like, I still feel like this could like reverse from here, but does it still make sense? But yeah, that's the month of January. My first time trading since I've been back from Africa, my whole month. And yeah, I'm proud to say that I've improved, even though it looks like shit. But I've improved in my trading, and yeah, nothing but high hopes, right? So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. All right, bye.